Hi everybody. Today we're making delicious, thin, crispy game day seed crackers. What you'll need is 5 tablespoons of sesame seeds, a quarter cup of sunflower seeds, a quarter cup of raw pumpkin seeds, a 1 tablespoon of flax seeds combined with a quarter cup of cornstarch. Stir to combine. The next thing we're going to do is add a half a cup of boiling hot water, just half a cup. Stir to combine. We're going to add some salt. Get that combined. And we'll also add just a splash of olive oil. Now once we combine this, probably not to get the seeds out of the whisk. Once we combine this, let's get this out of the way. Once we combine this, we're going to let this sit for about 10 minutes and let it set. Okay. Let that sit for 10 minutes. Let the seeds do their thing. Let the flaxseed and the cornstarch settle in. Right back. Okay, now that you've allowed the mixture to set, you want to have your oven at 300 degrees. You're going to bake the mixture for your crackers for 1 hour. So let's get these cracker mixture out of the pan. And it's over here. You want to spread it evenly, cracker thin, along the baking sheet. Into one even, thin layer. You don't want your crackers to be too thick because you want them to have the ability to break cleanly and crisp after they're baked. You want them to have the ability to break evenly, and you want the crackers to be nice and crisp. If you make it too thick, they won't do that. So and you can sort of feel it as you go along. The pumpkin seeds are a nice way of measuring just how thick it is in certain areas. And once you've got it down to that level, you're sort of there. Now, you can see it. I'm not doing it perfectly, and I want to show you that really you want to take your time to do this part because you're not going to touch it after this. Now, there is another way of breaking these apart. What you can do, and I don't normally do it, is halfway through the baking process, you can reach in and cut them into, cut them square. You can use a pie cutter to do that. But I don't do that. You do that if you want regular cuts. If you want them, if you want to leave them irregular, then you have at it by just leaving it in there for the entire hour time. So once again, this is 1 hour at 300 degrees. If your oven is a bit hotter than that, then of course you're gonna want to do it a little bit less. As you can see, that just a little bit of olive oil really helps to allow you to glide that silicone spatula along here and get it just nice and level. A nice, very thin sheet of crackers. I think I'm there. Got it about where I want it to be. Looking for any high points. I think I messed it up a little bit there. Looking for any high points. I think I've got them all squared away. And that's it. Let's get this in the oven for an hour. And we'll come back to see you then. After 1 hour, allow it to cool completely, and then you can, if you can hear this, you can break this up into chunks. However way you want to. And you'll have your crackers in whatever shape that you want them in. So you'll see that the seeds have browned nicely, and they're great. Enjoy. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.